Okay, welcome back to Dark Souls everyone. Now, like I said in the last episode, I'm gonna get the final Cleric equipment we can get in this playthrough, in this episode. I'm also gonna probably take out Gwyn, so I guess this is kind of like the half finale of this guide, cause I am gonna go on to New Game Plus to get the Sunlight Spear, and that's gonna be that. And this might just end in complete failure cause I've never actually done this before. I know that there are like a ton of these skeleton guys in here, but apparently there is a way to get the large divine ember and just get the hell out of here. So we're gonna try that first. Get rid of all this shit. No, other way. Could have just used homeward for this, but you know. Alright. Come on. Shit. No, that didn't work, but I did get the ember. But you can see how this is kind of ridiculous. There are like 6 or 7 of these guys in there. I guess Wrath of the Gods could be used to kill them. But luckily I spent my souls, so that's all that matters. But for not defeating them, but for going in there, we get large divine ember. You can ascend +5 divine weapons to +10. So we're gonna warp to the Undead Parish and give this to Andre. Not actually gonna use it, but you know, it's there. Of course, the advantage of divine weapons going up to +10 is that you can still kill skeletons with it, but that's not a major bonus. They have lower faith scaling than occult weapons, but I think they have a higher base damage. That's kind of the trade-off. Anyways, let's talk to Andre. Of course.
Splendid. Thank you. Andre the Restorer never disappoints, I assure you.
Okay, let's see what we can reinforce or upgrade. Nothing. Oh, it's because I don't have any souls with me. I have 2 white titanite chunks, so I could upgrade my occult halberd. You know what? Why not? Use one of these. I have plenty. Oh, by the way, I did check. You can use a +10 bow and Soul of Gwendolyn to make the Dark Moon bow. I could do that, but the thing about the Dark Moon bow is that it needs 16 dexterity. I have 13 and I'm not gonna put any more points into that. But it is a faith weapon. It does have a faith requirement. Alright, occult halberd +4. I mean +3. Wonder if it does any good against Gwyn, if he's weak to occult. Oh, you cannot actually warp to the kiln, can you? Okay, just gonna have to walk. What was I saying? I don't even know. Before the occult weapon thing. Okay, gonna ignore these guys. Oh yeah. And if you have a catalyst, you can make the Tin Dark Moon catalyst. And that's basically the opposite of Velka's talisman. Did I pick Velka's talisman up? Don't want to miss anything. Wait. Looking in the wrong place. That's never a good thing. Come on, fucking controller. Let's see. Yeah, I do have it. Alright. It's basically the opposite of Velka's talisman, in that it's a catalyst, so you can use spells, but of course it has a faith scaling. The only problem is that unlike miracles, I don't think there are any sorceries that have no intelligence requirement. And you know what? Coming here just reminded me, there is something else we need to pick up. And it is the Cleric armor set. This is gonna cost us quite a bit. Who cares? I have so many of these consumable souls. Could just use the Guardian soul. No, come on. Alright, 12,000. And I think I'm gonna use Iron Golem core. No, that's too much. That's overkill. It's 5,000. Still not gonna be enough. Alright, I think this should do it. Let's see. We have this. 7,000. Alright. Yeah, great stuff. Anyways, this is the Cleric set. If I can actually find it. Come on, there it is. Equipping this, you will look like those Cleric Knights, Vince and Nico. I do like the kind of overall look of this armor set. I really hate the leggings. They look so stupid. I don't know, you cannot see them right here, but maybe if I move over like this. I don't know, I just really don't like the look of the leggings. The helmet is pretty cool, but I still prefer what I have. I wonder. Just experimenting. What did I have on? I had the Xanthus overcoat. Xanthus gloves. And this. No, it doesn't look as good as the Paladin helm. I guess I could also try out Mask of Velka. That's cool. The Mask of Velka matches with a lot of things. I know I'm just wasting time here, but I like doing things like this. Alright, let's get going. Warp. I should skip this. Sometimes I forget you can skip this shit, so, you know. Alright, gonna pop a humanity. Just so that we can summon Solaire. This is gonna be epic. At least I hope it's gonna be. If I can get Gwyn on the first try, that would be really awesome. I got Calamite on the first try, but I mean, it's a different fight. Gonna use... I should have used that chunk to upgrade Sanctus, not the Eagle Shield, because the Eagle Shield isn't actually that good against Gwyn. For Gwyn, you really want something that can parry. Even if it's the slow parry, you wanna have something. The parrying dagger just wrecks him. Did I deal that damage to that guy by jumping on his head? Like 4 damage. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, good thing he missed. He did not miss. Alright, I have to be more careful with these guys. Keep forgetting that these ones are really tough. That was just a minor mistake. Although I might just die to Gwyn, you never know, so... You can never get your hopes up. For New Game Plus, the only thing I'm worried about is what I'm gonna do with Solaire, cause I joined the Covenant and I get Sunlight Spear, but then I do have to kill him to get a Catalyst. But if I kill him, that means that I basically get locked out of using the Sunlight Spear. And that is something that I do want to toy around with. So I don't know. I know it's kind of like a cop-out, but I might just skip the Sunlight Talisman. Or leave it like in a bonus episode or something. I don't know. Because getting Absolution for killing Solaire, that's gonna take a ton of souls. Although that's gonna be New Game Plus, so who knows. I'll see. And you're done. That is the only advantage of kind of not saving Solaire. You can get his stuff. Anyways, I don't know, his Catalyst isn't that great. The only kind of gimmick with it is that it has some strength scaling. Oh, this guy is... Yeah, using your shield against this guy, not a smart move. Who cares, I have 20 Estus Flasks. Huh, nice jump. God fucking damn it. You know what? I've shown this already. I'm just gonna skip these Black Knights. Okay, so I cleared out all the Black Knights. All we have to do now is summon Solaire. And we're gonna see how this is going to go. Come on, Solaire. Yeah, finally. Well, let's see what he can do. I'm really curious actually how useful he is. I imagine that he's good at distracting Gwyn, if nothing else. Because Gwyn really does get on your ass. He doesn't let you go. But hopefully with Solaire I can get some breathing room. Okay, let's see. All my miracles are in order. 18 Estus Flasks. You know what, I'm just gonna take out those Homeward Bones so that I don't accidentally switch to them. Let's cast Replenishment. Let's cast Sunlight Blade. And let's go. Hi, Gwyn. Oh, that was a bad parry. And I'm dead. Well, he can two-shot me, which is not good. But that was attempt number 1. Solaire actually does decent damage. I just really screwed up that parry. That was what fucked me over. Alright, let's try again. Okay, attempt number 2. Let's summon Solaire. I think, actually now that I think about it, it's better to just dodge Gwyn's jumping attack. Cause that move is probably the hardest one to parry. And that's the one that does the most damage. So yeah, just gonna dodge. And we'll see where we go from there. By the way, if I die to this boss like 3 more times, I'm gonna have enough White Titanite chunks to upgrade my Occult Halberd to +5, because I already have a slab. It actually does very well against these Black Knights. But you know, I'll take Sunlight Blade, cause that's a really useful miracle. The Occult Halberd will probably do fine too. With Gwyn, really most things do decent damage to him. I think he's actually resistant to lightning, and he's weak to fire, so that's kind of weird. Alright. Stagger him. Wow, that was a fail. Come on, Slayer. Whoa, shit. Look at that Wrath of the Gods. Oh shit. Get out, get out. Thanks, Solaire. You just saved my ass there. Come on, Solaire. I'd like to get the finishing blow. Yes! Oh, that was epic. Finish him off. And he got him with a lightning spear too. Thank you, Solaire. Didn't actually think he'd survive. Holy shit. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Because normally I do think that this Gwyn fight is kind of boring. You just parry, riposte, dodge, parry, riposte, sometimes heal. But with Solaire, it was really, really fun. I might just have to summon Solaire every time from now on. Alright, now there is only one thing to do, and that is to get the ending. I've gotten the Dark Lord ending plenty of times, but I've never actually shown the Link the Fire ending. And you know, people always debate which is the right ending. I don't think there is a kind of right or good ending. But I've never actually seen this on one of my playthroughs. So you know, let's link that fire. Okay, so I got a trophy for linking the fire, and that was kind of the, as I said, the almost finale of Dark Souls The Ultimate Cleric's Guide. We still have a couple of things to wrap up. Of course, getting the Sunlight Spear and Solaire stuff, which you can only get on New Game Plus. I mean the Sunlight Spear. Solaire stuff you can get if you don't rescue him. So yeah, I'm not gonna do like a big finale, a big goodbye, cause this is just at the end of an episode, not the end of the whole series. But yeah, I am gonna end it here. This might be a shorter episode. I thought that Gwyn would give me more trouble. Can't even fucking talk. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here, and in the next episode we're moving on to New Game Plus. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.